For the past 2 years, I've explored the far reaches of the western states in my custom camper van that me and my friends built from the ground up. With each adventure, I uncover new ideas for us to implement and further improve our build. Last year, when I was back on the East Coast, we embarked on a massive renovation that would increase the overall livability of the van, and I have absolutely loved having these upgrades throughout the last year. Now, I'm back on the East Coast again, and I've been hanging out and working with my buddy Seth. He's recently converted his 3-car garage into a massive productivity workspace. This place is dialed. And working here over the past couple months has got me thinking about how I can improve my workspace and productivity in the van. Hello and welcome back, friends. I'm really excited because in today's video, we're doing van upgrades. But before we get into that, I want to give everyone that's new to the channel a quick and dirty tour of the van to see what we're working with here. This is Dora. Yes, official name of the van. I do have 2 swivel chairs up front. Absolutely essential to any van build, so let's turn those around and turn this into a proper room. This is actually where I spend most of my time in the van. My custom workspace that my buddy Johnny from over at Crafted Workshop helped me design. Up here, this is a new addition. These are some awesome, I believe they were walnut cabinets, and they have added a ton of storage space for me. The other thing that we did in the last renovation, which has been a complete game changer for me as well, is we installed running water in here. Over here, I got my fridge. This is an ARB 81 quart, so it's one of the larger ones. Underneath it, I have my cooking setup. Up here is probably my favorite part of the van because, well, I have a giant bed in here now. It's not only a bed, it can be converted into a couch. Now for the most exciting part, or at least what I think is the most exciting part, come around to the garage. So this is where the majority of the storage in my build resides. The entire build is centered around the idea of these 2 sliding trays. Uh-oh, it's been a while since I pulled it out. See, it's just got some character to it. Provides me really easy access to everything inside because the garage is actually really deep, and it's not just about having the space to store stuff, it's about being able to get to what you've got in there. So this system has been working just amazing. If you guys want to check it out in a lot more detail, we documented the entire build from start to finish. Yeah, it's been doing me pretty well. Everything is held up and it accomplishes exactly what I need it to do. But today, we're gonna make it even better. So right now, I have these LED strips lining the outside of the van, and they're just like cheap LED lights that we got on Amazon. I think they were like 20 bucks. My biggest issue with these, it's just not very bright. It doesn't have like a productive feeling to it. So I am very excited for an upgrade. One of the very first things I noticed about Seth's garage was how well lit the entire thing was. And that was no accident. Seth believes that having a bright space to work, regardless of the time of day or weather, really helps keep him feeling energized and creative. And I gotta say, I agree. So this time, we're gonna light Dora up bright, like the star she is.
These are serious. I'm gonna fire them up real quick.
Holy cow, it's so bright! We did it right this time. We took down the old ones. We scraped off all of the residual residue and flattened off the surface on the top of the wood, just so that we can make sure that the new ones were gonna have a really good surface to stick on and won't end up peeling up.
That's it. Let's turn it on and see what she looks like.
Let's do the other side and then turn it on.
You wanna wait for the other side? All right, you ready to see it?
I'm so excited.
So there's...
All right, that's nice and chill and high quality. Boosted. Oh, I thought that was this. Holy cow! It's actually freaking like daylight in here.
I knew these were gonna be bright, but they're brighter than I thought they were gonna be. They're like way brighter than I thought they were gonna be.
They did not lie with their website name.
Super bright LEDs.
Didn't let us down. And for the first time, we haven't been let down by our LEDs. Boom!
I work with a lot of different battery-powered cameras, and we had the idea to put this nifty little charge station in here. Unfortunately, it just really hasn't worked very consistently ever since the beginning of the van. So yeah, I'm excited to try to find an elegant solution to that, and I've got the right man for the job. Seth used to work on car electrical systems, and when I'm here with him, that's the time to get all this stuff done because he knows more about this than, you know, anyone I know, so.
I think that's gonna make the biggest difference. And as I'm opening up this, it's not getting caught on the wire anymore, which is huge.
As expected, Seth made quick work of the charging station, but we didn't stop there.
With this week's upgrades on the van, we're gonna be adding a lot more stuff that requires more power. So it's absolutely essential to add some more battery in here.
The next thing I'm gonna do while I'm here is I'm gonna put a voltage meter right here.
Wrapping up on day one, and man, we got a ton done today.
Yeah. Now we have a voltage gauge on the side. So you got twice the power and you can do a better job of monitoring it, which is great.
And that's also very good because the next addition that we're gonna do, which is the thing that I'm the most excited about, what did you say? It's gonna draw the most power for sure, right? We are putting a monitor in.
Not just a monitor.
Not just any. A 5K, 27-inch beast of a monitor. The game plan is to put it right here. Boom. Slap it right there. Perfect fit.
But then it has to swing out.
And then it has to swing out this way, turn. Uh-oh.
I was saying that's an issue.
Come out this way, turn this way, and then turn this way.
No idea how we're gonna do that.
Looking back at it all, it's a lot easier to see the writing on the wall.
Yeah, this is not light either. There's nothing. There's nowhere to screw it in. You have this like this and the thing just slides right off and falls off the second you make a left turn. It's gonna rip the screws right out of the wall. Or we're gonna mount it someplace else, right?
What? Where else would we mount it?
Here. Worst comes to worst.
I order a smaller monitor.
We have to solve the problem. We'll come up with something. You don't want a smaller monitor, I'm sure.
No, you're right.
You may be wondering right about now why I even want this unruly monitor in my van in the first place. And like many of the other upgrades, it all started in Seth's garage. See, Seth and I have been spending quite a bit of time working side by side at our computers each week making videos. And while I'm tethered to my tiny little laptop screen, squinting to see details in my video timeline, I can't help but to notice that Seth, well, isn't. It didn't take me long to see the benefits of a larger screen to both my eyes and editing proficiency. And I knew immediately that this had to be my next big van upgrade.
We're thinking way past that. We have to figure out whether this is even gonna get the monitor in the position we want. Okay, so judging by this, you would have...
There's a lot of adjustability.
You would have the monitor right in front of you like this. Now, the edge of it might hit here. That's a legitimate fear. It's almost like we're not gonna know until we mount it. If we attach this to this arm, it's not going to be strong enough to hold it. It's gonna rip the screws right out of the wall. But we're gonna attach it and support the weight with our hands so that we can mess with it. So it's gonna take a little bit of teamwork and we're gonna have to be careful.
Agreed.
Yeah, we totally can.
Oh my.
It goes right there. So now let's see, will it go on the wall? So I'm gonna do a little rotation here.
Are you holding that thing up?
Yeah, I'm holding it up. Okay. So now we're gonna fold this like this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Does this go down? Here, look.
No way.
Though the swing arm will do what we need, we still don't have a strong enough wall to permanently mount this heavy equipment to, which would prove to be our biggest hurdle of all.
Man, I would love to put a piece of wood behind here. That would be so sick. The amount of stuff that we would have to take apart to get behind here, it's not trivial, but we could do it.
I'm worried.
What I'm saying.
I'm concerned.
I know you're concerned, but so hear me out. We take off the desk, we unscrew these screws that are in the veneer, flex it back, the veneer is flexible, and then we can see back there. Then We get the 2x6 behind there. I mean, that would be incredible if we could get this whole thing back there. Now try and slide that in. That's okay. Sorry.
My fingers.
We're almost there. All right.
Oh, it's in there.
It's in there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's a really big piece of plywood we got behind there. That's gonna make it super strong. Zip, 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 zip. Zip it in all the way down the veneer. Then we run all our wires while we have access to the entire panel. Drill a hole in your wall, make a big hole, and then the wires are gonna go through that.
Oh, nice.
And then we put this all back together and we mount the monitor.
Here, swing this out, okay. We in there.
Oh, and it is solid. I don't even see the wall moving.
Oh, look at this. Oh, man.
So get your laptop and plug it into there. Leave your laptop closed, plug the cable in and just set it down beneath you. That one cable is all you need. Now hit your keyboard a couple times.
Oh! Flickers. Oh. Boom!
Oh my goodness. And it's just floating there.
Holy cow, we actually did this.
This just looks dialed. You're just sitting in your van, super bright lights, freaking just gigantic monitor. This looks positively ridiculous.
Holy, I honestly am like, I just can't even believe this.
Here, Alex, check this out.
Now I can see everything at once and then still have a big screen to that's like as big as my laptop almost. Oh my goodness.
You can't wait to edit now.
I can't wait, dude.
After a few finishing touches safely securing the monitor and finding a home for my laptop, we can officially call our van renovations complete. Though we encountered our fair shares of trials and tribulations, I couldn't be happier with the way everything turned out. Now, my lights bring the inside of my van to life, even in the dark of night. My charging station and extra battery ensures that my power needs can keep up with my daily work. And my new 5K monitor had me so excited to edit my video this week that I completely ditched Seth in his garage and worked straight from the van the entire time. Speaking of, if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up with my future adventures in renovations with Dora. And if you want to see more right now, go check out Seth's channel because, believe it or not, we actually did even more upgrades than I showed you here. Finally, I want to give a massive shout out to my patrons that make this channel and these videos possible. If you're interested in supporting the production of these videos, or hell, even want to just buy me a beer, I'll put a link to my Patreon community down below. Thank you all for watching and helping us make Dora more productive than ever. Until I see you next time, you know what to do. Live free, ride hard, and get stoked.